Good morning and happy Saturday. It's around 7:15 in the morning. I have two clients this morning, right back to back, then I'll probably work out. But in this video, I'm gonna be taking you guys along to show you exactly how my weekends go with personal training and the family life that I was missing when I was working overnight shift. So come along. I just finished up with my first client. I'm about to start with my second. I'm not sure how much you can hear me because there's so much noise down in my basement between the air purifier, the dehumidifier, and all the fans that I have going. It's definitely a little humid out today, but I'm really happy with how my last client is progressing. She's lost around 75 pounds, and we did things today that 6 months ago she couldn't even do. So I'm sure any personal trainer out there can relate. I'm so proud of her progress, and it just makes me realize exactly why I do what I do. So let's get to the next one. Another hard worker, and we're definitely gonna push our limits today. I didn't end up working out. I didn't have time. I completely forgot that my stepdaughter has a soccer tournament today, so we're just in the car now. On the way. She has one game at 12, one game at 2. Hopefully we win though.
Okay, Liv.
Faster! You got it!
Good step, Anaya.
Yay.
Good job. Mark up. There it is. Good throw.
Look at these girls powering through playing in the rain. There's Nai, number 11. The boys went off to go play soccer in the rain and have some snacks, but we're hiding under umbrellas.
I can't even believe to see it coming back.
Yes, Anaya. Good step. Yeah. Hey, good step. Good job. Good. Excellent.
And then I'll give it time to down if it doesn't work out for you, okay? This is easy. I'm mac and cheese. No carrot.
Say it was good.
So after the game, we went to my in-laws' house for dinner. We hung out. Nai, how do you feel about your games today?
Good.
Good? You did the best you can do?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nick, how do you feel?
I'll tell you what I feel like.
Oh.
You know, because something happened today that was kind of irritating. So, Anaya was in the game. They took her out the game at the end of the game. And you know something? They scored 2 goals in the last 3 minutes because they took Anaya out. Fine, I get it. Everybody has to play. It was just bad timing. But I had a great day. Anaya had a great day. It was the end of the season. Fine. We ate curry chicken. We had some wings. We made swordfish, and it was amazing. But all right, if you want to cut the cam to yourself. It's fine.
He's had enough. But we're on the way home. Everyone's just gonna shower. We all smell like wet dogs because of the rain, and then we just stayed in our soppy clothes for hours. And then we're gonna go to bed, and basically a repeat of tomorrow. I have 2 clients in the morning, and then I have to plan the group workouts that I have scheduled for Monday and Tuesday. So I'll see you then. Good morning. Happy Sunday. I know I look crazy, but I'm in a rush. My first client actually canceled this morning, the one that was supposed to come for 7:30. And honestly, I don't really mind. I needed the extra sleep, but the problem was I slept a little bit too much. The second one is at 8:15. It's currently 8:04, so I have 10 minutes to get myself together, grab some water, grab some coffee, and she'll be here. She's always on time. Okay, so I'm done with my clients for the day. I unfortunately don't have a full day today. On Sundays, I do tend to have the most amount of clients. My first one is at 7:30, second one is at 8:15. Then I normally have someone at 10, 11, and every now and then someone at 12 o'clock. Today I had two people scheduled. My first one canceled, but honestly, it's pretty common with personal training having people cancel. I feel like, especially on Sundays. But what I'm about to do now is plan my next body burn. So last Tuesday, I had my first one. It was at Warwick Mall, selfie spot. We are going to continue it this week, but we might make some changes in the future. While I'm at the workout, I do kind of have like this little like cheat sheet board type thing in front of me with the workout that I have planned. But I had to get a new notebook because I do save the workouts. I don't want them to be the same every single time. So I just have to quickly jot down, well, not quickly because I'm not in a rush, but I want to make sure that I get this workout written down, and then I'll start to plan the next one on this board. And then once I finalize it is when I put it in the notebook. The last one that I had was like super full. I kept tearing pages out of it, and I really shouldn't be doing that. So I'm just going to write all of this down and then start on the next one. So I translated my workout from my first body burn into my notebook. I erased my dry erase board. So then the next process for me is to start planning out what I want my next workout to be. Definitely want it to be different than this one because I do have a lot of repeat attendees. I want to keep it nice and fun for them. So I have my dry erase marker for the board, obviously never permanent. And then even like when I'm writing in my notebook, I use a pencil because I do make a lot of mistakes. So what I do is I plan this out kind of loosely, and then like I mock run through it, like doing, I guess, like quick shortened versions of the moves to see if everything makes sense and if it flows together. And then I probably only run through this one time. I know I don't really have to, but I'm working on not being such a perfectionist because honestly, I don't think people notice the difference, like whether I practice it or not, because I know the moves. I have it written down. It's not like I'm going to forget. So, like, whether I ran through it once or not, I don't think anybody notices. So, I try to just, if I'm going to go do a squat, I kind of just duck really quick and then just like do whatever the next move is. But I'm going to run through this. And what else do I have to do today? My desk is a mess. That has been bothering me. I got this new desk, I got these great shelves, and I just haven't had the time or the patience to go through it. When I left my job, my focus was to fix my gym. So I took a lot of time right before trash day, just bringing everything like down and out of the basement right to the street. It's time to do that for my desk because it's just become a buildup of like, oh, let's just set this here because nobody's using it. So I'll show you that all later. So I'm going to plan this workout. I'm going to drink my coffee. And then I think we need to hang some mirrors downstairs in my basement. I did have one that broke a while back. Someone had hit it a little bit too hard with a dumbbell, and it actually didn't break. Maybe like a week later, we heard a really loud crash, and the whole mirror just it fell off of the wall. So I do have to replace that. I think we want to frame it. I do need to rearrange a couple of things downstairs in the basement because just like I said, we might have some changes with my workout classes. It's not really feasible to keep paying a fee to a facility if I'm not getting enough clients showing up when I know that those same clients would all come and do the group workout here in my home. So I'm just kind of getting prepared if we do get to that. I did have it advertised for a while, and all of the ads, honestly, they did pretty well, but the turnout just, you know, it wasn't there. So that's okay. Um, Lesson learned. So that's what we got going on today. And the kids are all here, so I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of stuff that I'm doing with them and getting outside. I also have a gazebo that I bought a month ago and still haven't put it up yet. I would like to get that up so I could sit outside. It's like, I feel like it's like the worst high sunny spot, like right over my patio seating outside. And no matter which way you sit, the sun is just glaring in your face. And we usually put a TV out there, and it's easy to just bring out the fans that I use downstairs in the basement, like the industrial ones, and it just feels really nice when it's hot outside. So that's what we got going on. We're gonna have to cook at some point. The kids aren't even really up yet. We had a late night at my in-laws' house after a nice softball games, which we lost both of them, but it's okay. They had so much fun. Everybody had so much fun. And we were either 30 minutes to home or 30 minutes to my in-laws' house in Connecticut. So we went there, we cooked. It was a great time as usual. And then we got home. Everybody was so sticky and gross. We showered and everybody went right to bed, except for my son, who decided he wanted to FaceTime me around 11:30 and midnight. But I was already sleeping. I was on Do Not Disturb, and he was not going to wake me up. 11:10, and these kids are just now waking up, asking for breakfast. I just got sidetracked a little bit before going to the gym. We're making some small little changes in the kids' bathroom upstairs. This wasn't here before, this wasn't here before, and the walls were blue. We're gonna change it to this gray, add another one of these little holders over here for their hand towels. And I'm gonna paint this, change the light, and the shower curtain is gonna kind of look more like an islandy, beachy, vacay vibe in here. It started off as such a chilly day. I mean, I have like a flannel on right now. I don't even need it anymore. The sun is out. It looks so pretty. I finally made it out of the house though. I'm just running to UPS really quick to do an Amazon return. And then I'm gonna go to the gym, and we'll probably end up bringing the kids to the park since it's so nice out. Nick bought the kids this, like one of those big baseball net things so that they could practice. But I think they can also use it to practice soccer. So that'll be fun to load up in his truck and bring to the park. That was such a good workout. I'm so sweaty, as I'm sure you could tell, but oddly enough, it started to get really busy as I was leaving. I couldn't even use their stretch room, so I'm just gonna go home and stretch it. Oh, I was gonna say I left my little peg thing that sticks the phone to the machines. I'll just have to stretch at home. I did a leg day, but I couldn't film everything that I wanted to because I'm just at Planet Fitness, and they actually have a no filming rule. And anytime that there was like someone in my view, it was like the second that the person saw me filming, anytime I was recording, if he walked by and someone was also in the frame, he would kind of just like tap on my shoulder lightly and be like, "Hey miss, I'm sorry you can't record." But it was so funny because he told me like 4 times. And his tone stayed exactly the same. Like he wasn't getting mad that he had to keep telling me, which was really nice of him. But I'm gonna go home, stretch, and make some homemade pizza. Why I don't take advantage of the useful features of a Tesla, I'll have no idea. It's so hot in here, I don't even want to close my door. I wish you guys could smell how good this is, and I cannot take credit for it. My husband makes it. So good, the best pizza you'll ever have, and it's so simple and so quick to make. I'll probably have to have him show on camera one day how he makes it. Okay, so Nick wanted to practice softball with Sylvia because she has 2 games left of her tournament. So anyone who's new here, this is Anaya, this is River. We decided that we're going to make some Father's Day cards while we're waiting. Each of them have 2 to make. So obviously they both have 1 to make for Nick. Nick is River's stepdad, so he has 1 also to make for his dad. And then she has 1 to make for her mom's boyfriend as well, Jason. So that's what we're gonna work on. Do you guys know what you want to do?
I'm probably gonna like style the paper red and blue because Papa because he likes the giant. No, he likes
No, Nick likes the Giants.
Yeah.
Your dad likes the Patriots.
Yeah, and the Patriots logo.
The Patriots is yeah. Let's
The Patriots.
Here, I'll just start with putting some paint. I'll put a paint on each. The glitter basically will end up being last. So let's that's fine because we could always cut it, and then like if you want to make a foldable card, we could do that after. So here's color pencils. These ones are erasable. There's pencils right there if you need to draw. Here's some of these. This one here, we only have 1 thicker one, so I gotta get this paint off me here. I'm gonna grab you guys some bowls of water.
Yeah.
Alright, so we probably have about an hour.
They said like 45 minutes and then done.
Yeah, but then it's gonna take them like 15 minutes to get back over here, and I am supposed to cook dinner. All right, you guys brainstorm. I gotta go season that steak, otherwise we're never gonna have dinner.
All right.
Here's the final results for the cards. This heart one is the one River made for his dad. He did the front red and blue, kind of like a Patriots themed. The paint's still wet. We're going to stick something on after. This number 1 dad one, he wanted it to be very different from Anaya's for Nick, so he just made it kind of simple. We're going to put a picture inside. She's going to do the same thing for hers, but she's just finishing up some last touches with the paint. All right, here's a glimpse at our dinner. I grilled some steak, sauteed some shrimp. I have some broccoli steaming right now. And guess what, guys? Yes, I did it. Our favorite real, not so real, instant mashed potato, sour cream and chive by Bob Evans. Don't judge me. I did not have time to be mashing no potatoes today. I am not Superwoman, and the kids love it. Oh my gosh, this has been the longest day ever. I am definitely so grateful that I got the time to spend with my family. Hopefully you all enjoyed this vlog and seeing kind of how I operate a little bit with personal training and with my family. I'm gonna take a shower. I've got my glass of wine already. I don't even think I'm gonna wash my hair because I don't feel like blow drying it or doing none of that. I just wanna hit the hay. My husband's gonna put the kids to bed. I'm sure a lot of parents can relate, and a lot of times, you know, you got flip-flop. Who puts the kids to bed? Today is not my day, thank God. I'm going to bed with my glass of wine, and I'm gonna probably watch some reruns of Outer Banks because I'm sure it's gonna come out soon and I wanna catch up. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one.